Good morning YouTube, how we doing? Just out for a morning stomp, day after the show. There you are, a little bit better. We're looking for a Costa. I'm just feeling it, I love Costa, I'm feeling Costa. We walked past about 5 private cafes. Private, is that the right word?
Independent?
Independent cafes.
Yeah.
But I just want a Costa, man, I'm looking for one. We've never had a cinnamon before.
Yeah.
We keep seeing all these cinnamon things and like, we're pure feared to try it because everyone's cinnamon daft. We've never really had it before. So we're looking for a Costa, so I get a Costa coffee. I'm going to try a cinnamon and then we're going to head out for breakfast probably the next couple of hours, I think.
Yeah. We've had half our Lotus bars so far this morning.
Yeah, we've also had half our cakes.
Yeah.
This morning, right, so I had
the half cakes yesterday.
Had half cakes yesterday,
Yeah.
had Lotus bars. Yesterday I had a large pizza and had the rest of Jen's pizza as well.
Yeah.
After the show I had, obviously, didn't eat throughout the day, but I had chicken and rice after the show. Also had some protein bars, had some chocolates, some Haribos. I dropped half a kilo this morning. I don't know, don't know where that food's gone, because I can still feel it in my stomach. I don't know, it's impossible that I'm later. But yeah, we're going to find a Costa coffee, get some coffee, get a cinnamon, so I'll tell you if it's good, give you a review. But what we'll do is we're going to sit down in the Airbnb. We're going to have a bowl of oats this morning. We've been craving this wild loaded bowl of oats, so we're going to have that this morning. So we sit down and eat that, we'll set the camera up and we'll update you on how yesterday went, the rundown, the deload, the debrief. Cool, so we'll catch you at breakfast. Okay, right, my first cinnamon experience and I couldn't know what I expected.
I don't even know if I like cinnamon. Is it like raisiny?
It's nice, I actually like it,
Okay.
but
It's not wildly amazing.
it's pretty dry.
Right.
I wouldn't much eat it again,
Okay.
but I'm going to finish it. Don't just me here. I've seen people do this, that's why I'm doing this, to dip it in the coffee. So let's see if this makes it any better.
Animal.
No.
No.
It's a coffee. It all tastes like just true coffee. Welcome back. We're finally sitting down. We've been for a walk. We had that cinnabon, that coffee. We're back in the house. I'm about to have some oats before we go out for breakfast. The reason why I'm having oats first is this is what I've been craving for probably about a month.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly talk you through this bowl of oats because it's absolutely insane, and then we'll give you a review. Look at this, guys. This is an absolute wind up of a meal. Look at this here. We've got Biscoff spread, hazelnut cream spread, which is like Kinder Bueno, peanut butter, caramel shortbreads, and smashed up chocolate and salted caramel cookies in there with some high protein oats. So my excuse is it's a protein meal. Jenny's meal, by the way, as you can see, she's not got oats. She instead has got a jar of peanut butter, a jar of Lotus spread, the Lotus cream, and the remainder of the caramel shortbreads. Jenny was like, feeling a bit sick, I don't know if I'll have anything to eat, I'll just have a wee nibble. And then we've now just got an assortment of shite.
Yeah. I'll have a graze.
Very healthy meal. a morning graze. So yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I talk about my weekend?
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Jenny won. She fucking won.
I won my fitness model category, which was funny. I didn't think that I had done very well in it.
Yeah.
So typically in a bodybuilding show, if you've done if they when you're all lined up together, they put their favourites in the middle, and they kind of, if you get moved into the middle, it's a really, really good sign.
Yes, they put the favourite in the centre, so I'm just grabbing some Billet and Juice. They put the favourite in the centre, and they put the people they want to compare to that favourite around them. So you're in the middle, you're the favourite, and they put like second and third next to it, third and fourth next to them, so they can sort of compare back.
Yeah. So
from that.
I didn't feel like we got a lot of comparing, to be honest. I felt
No,
like it was very
short
it was a long
move.
day. It was a very, very long day because so many people do multiple categories. There were so many categories.
Aye, so we got there at 9 AM. We got home at 11:45.
Yeah, very long day. So although it was a long day, I felt like when you were on stage there wasn't a lot of time, and there wasn't, from my experience
Quick.
at other shows,
Yeah.
you're moved
On and
about
off.
a lot. and you do loads of comparison rounds. So you do like, you know, you all face the front, you all face the side, that's your comparison rounds. And you run through that quite a few times and they change the order and they go, right, favourite person in the middle, blah blah blah. Then they get you to do it all again, but that didn't really happen this time. And somebody else got moved into the middle and I was kind of to the side.
No, even with that, you got moved to the far right. You got moved to the side, and then you got moved again to the far right on your first category.
Yeah.
And in your second category, again, you got moved. No, you were left, man, right.
Yeah.
You got moved to the far right again. You were Jenny was just kicked out to the side. Away, get out of the way.
So that obviously, like I'm saying, typically means that you're not good. And I was like, I was so deflated afterwards. And it came off.
So I went backstage, something like how's Jenny doing, and I was like, listen, not well. She got put to the side. I don't get it. She looked the best up there, but they've just chucked her off to the side. I'm very confused. She's a bit low right now. Avoid gassing her up. Just kind of act normal. Don't be like, oh, it's okay, babe, blah blah blah. Just fucking leave her alone.
Like, it's bodybuilding. I wasn't like upset. I wasn't pure crying or anything because it's bodybuilding and I've lost before. Like it's completely in the yes, there's criteria, but all of us were quite different.
Very different shapes on that stage.
Some people really really big, some people leaner than others.
And by big, like as in body fat. That. There was some bad people.
There was like all extremes, but anyway, basically I wasn't like upset, I was just gutted because it's a competition at the end of the day. Yes, it's subjective and I understand. And
you're still there to win.
I've lost before, like I've not won before and I'm fine with that. But obviously it's like Jack says, it's a competition and you're there to win, so I really wanted to win. Having
said that, let's be fair. The whole time leading up to this show, you've been saying, I want my crown. I want my crown.
I wanted this.
So we're saying, I don't care if I don't win.
No,
we did care.
I don't care.
Yeah, we did care.
I'm not saying I don't care. I'm just saying I'm not upset.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
And I've lost before, and I'm fine. I don't like take a tantrum. I'm always gracious. It's like I think I'm a good sportsman.
You are. I could obviously tell. Like when she came off after her third fed, when she came off.
Yeah.
I was like, Jenny's just switched off from this. She's just out. She's done.
Didn't care.
She wants to go home.
So then we had cookies backstage and stuff, and I was just like, here's a cookie. And Jack was like, oh, but you get so I had get changed into my dress and stuff for the final round, which was like an international model, so kind of like catwalk model vibes. And then you had to get changed back into your bikini for the actual awards. I was honestly convinced I wasn't getting one, so I was like, oh, just give me a cookie. So we ate this like one of the big loaded cookies.
Jenny almost spewed.
We've got a video of, so you'll probably have seen it. And I was drinking loads of water, so throughout the day, just small sips to keep your midsection tight. And I was just, I just felt shit. I was just like chugging the water because I was like, I'm so thirsty. I actually had Pepsi Max.
Yeah, you did. Pepsi water, went through the blow your midsection out with gas.
I was like, don't even care because I'm not winning. And then actually right before we went on, I got a pure dizzy spell as well. I think it was like a total sugar crash.
And some spike, I thought she was going to spew.
Yeah.
Because she sat on her heels, and I was like, oh, Jenny's not well. And then
I just like went.
We're just standing chatting, and she just collapsed. I thought she fainted.
Yeah.
She's like, you alright? She's like, I'm dizzy.
Never happens.
And then what's even worse is, obviously in a crowded room, everyone fucking crowds you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, she's fucking dizzy. Give her some air to breathe. Yeah. Back off.
Anyway, everyone was really, really lovely and really, really helpful, and I was mortified because that never happens to me. I'm not a fainter, and I just felt horrendous. And everyone was like, "Oh, do you want some sugar?" And I was like, "No, I've just had some sugar. I think that's my problem."
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was just thinking, this is fucking bad vibes. Like, this is just it's a bad omen. I'm not doing well.
I'm gonna eat this while she tells stories.
So I was just like, oh, this is so
let's tell long stories.
This is so not. I wait for yours. This is so not good.
She said 7 minutes in.
And then you've been talked to. And then I ended up winning. I won the fitness model category. And then
sure. In extremely rare cases, the winner gets put to the far side. Extremely rare. They go
because
they're the winner.
So
get them the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, we need to compare.
So when we came off stage, when Jenny came off stage, and I was before she came back, somebody said, how did she get on? And I was like, the only thing in my head that makes sense is this is one of the rare occasions where they said, she's the winner, get her out of the way, we're going to decide who's second now. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of that happened. And it fucking happened. And then we went up for the awards. I was like, I want to get a wee bite to eat. Jenny went, don't even bother filming me, don't bother filming me, I don't want to be filmed. So I was like, well, I'll come film you. She said, no, don't rush. But right, I'll tell you what, I'll get my rice and chicken. So I run back, Head down. As I'm heading down, Jenny's coming onto the stage. Fucking wolf, she wins the whole thing.
And they ran through it quite quickly actually, so
Yeah,
they were like
boom, boom,
fifth place,
boom.
fourth place,
Yeah.
third place. But anyway, so then before the awards had like actually started, Jack was like, before we had went up for ours, Jack said to me, oh by the way, all the pro winners had been told to stay so that you'll get an overall winner at the end. And then he was like, but fuck that, it's so late. And I was like, oh yeah, it's so late, like I won't be in it anyway.
Aye,
So
this day was half
totally
10.
switched off to this.
So, as a joke, I was like, if I was a pro and I was competing, I'd have been like, it's half. At this point, I'd done 2 shows.
Yeah.
I was rinsed. I was mentally fucked. I was physically fucked. There's no way I could bring a good look for an overall.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'd leave. I had no chance I'd stay for that.
Yeah. So I said, so then obviously when I got this, I came off and Jack was congratulating me and stuff, and I was like, can I stay for the overall? And his wee face barely was like, oh, longer. And I was like, you win a grand if you win the overall. And he was like, well, okay, I'm sold. And he was like, what are we going to get? And I was like, I'll buy your, because he's been asking him for a PS5.
So for a PS5.
He was going to ask for it for Christmas, so I was like, I'll buy a PS5 if I win. And he was like, well, yeah, actually. And I was like, yeah. And then it was really, really quick. Like, so all the fitness model winners, so there's like a age category ones, there was like a softer category, basically like all the overall winners went in for this overall basically.
These ones are so good, by the way. Holy shit, man.
And it looks really funny.
Melted nicely.
And yeah, it was like literally a few minutes, and the judges were all, I was like standing staring at the judges like panel that had been like down there, but they were actually at the side of the stage deciding. So then I was like, oh shit, I don't know what poses to do and stuff. It was really awkward, but then it was so quick, and then they were like, oh, it's Jenny, and I was like, I was just scared that they said Jane.
Jack's got a PS5, fucking bits go. So the whole of them, fuck a lot of it, the best of everything, I got a PS5 off the back of that competition.
So yeah, so this was my, this is my big trophy, and then we've got, where's your, I've got medal. Oh well, I've got 2 medals. So I did, for one of my categories, obviously I won, and then for the other category I came third, so they gave out medals this year instead of trophies. And then this is the Pro Female Fitness Model Pure Elite Overall World Champion. 2023 bitches! So yeah, what I really wanted was the crown, but I got what I came for and more.
And some money.
Yeah.
And Jack got a PS5.
Yeah. So yeah, you tell yours now.
Okay, my story, right. I've had the worst digestion the past week. Don't want to go into too much, I'm repeating myself here. Essentially, after not going to the bathroom, finally went on Thursday morning, was feeling great, had my first meal, digested great, had my second meal, round about midday, my stomach blew up. It became the most discomfort, sore, gassy, painful indigestion I've ever had in my life. Spent the whole day in pain. On that Thursday, just what 4 days ago now? I don't know if I said that to you. I was like, if this carries on, I'm not competing. 6 months fucking dieting, done. Digestion said you've had enough, you're not doing this anymore. So as a last scrap, I contacted my coach and I said, right, look, high volume's fucking me up. We know I digest rice, we know I digest prawns, I can eat bananas, and I'll eat squares bars. I was like, yes, I want to go, like I love oats, but I was like, they're fucking me up. Something's not going right here. I need to get the carbs in, I need low volume, let's go with that. So we went for peanut butter, rice, prawns, and bananas for meals, and then squares bars at night. Super boring, super simple meals. Got the carbs in. I spent the past 2 weeks feeling quite low. I did a photo shoot. After that photo shoot, I went mental on the food. I gained 8 kilos. And I spent the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks trying to get that weight back off. Yeah. So I was eating no carbs. I was eating 1,200 calories. I was feeling shit. I was looking shit. I kept comparing pictures. I mean, Jenny kept telling me off for it. But I kept looking back at our pre-photo shoot compared to this pre-show. Really getting in my head. I felt really low. So I said, right, Jack, stop thinking about winning. This is your first ever competition. You've never competed before. Just get your fucking ass on that stage. That's all you have to do. Your goal when you reached out to Matt was, I don't want to win. I just want to compete. So that's what you need to remember. That was your goal. So we got to this tanning. We're getting tanned up, and this was the night before, so Saturday night, I just kept thinking, don't look at anyone. Fucking don't look at anyone. Don't get in your head. Because you'll see somebody who's better than you. You don't know what category they're in. You don't know if they're pro or not. Just fucking get tanned, go home, chill. So we did that. The next day, get tanned again. Again, you're looking round, and you're thinking, man, they're in good shape. There's one guy I seen who I thought he's going to win, but he was huge. I thought he's not even in my category. He's going to be classic physique, not men's physique. And then so I just switched off to it, didn't think about it. We're pumping up. I've seen other guys pump up thinking, man, he's huge, he's got a great chest, he's got big shoulders, he's fucking shredded. I've not got a great midsection, they've got amazing midsections. So started pumping up, went backstage, and the guy who I thought was a bodybuilder was fucking standing there. I was like, shit.
Bodybuilders are typically bigger.
Yeah, like twice my size, essentially. Pretty popular. So he was shorter than me, so he's shorter, so we hobbit. But so imagine if you like
You're not watching.
take a golf and then make a Scirocco.
Right, yeah.
That was him. Somebody went and I went out. That's how he looked.
Yeah.
In a good way. So we're pumping up backstage. There's 13 guys.
Yeah.
I'm looking around thinking, man.
7.
Yes, we'll be 7, 13 guys, and I'm thinking, fuck, these guys are in good shape. I was like, no, Jack, just get out there, pose your best, see what happens. So we walk out, I go through my routine. I thought I maybe rushed it a wee bit, but watching back, it went well. Quarter turns, fucking nailed them. And within the first 30 seconds, I'm put straight in the middle, which is, as we just discussed, a good thing. And then put to this side, the big wee short guys put in the middle, which I thought, okay, he's going to win this. He's got the most size. So yeah, did that show, came off, and then I thought it'd be about an hour between that and my next one. I felt amazing after that. I came off, I saw such a high off the back of that. I fucking came off such a buzz. So I got about an hour before my next category. I'll chill out, I'll eat some squares bars, I'll get some sugar in me, I'll replenish the body, that will digest, I'll pump back up and I'll go back on stage. Had the squares bars, boom, fitness models, back to the stage. I said, fuck, I've just ate. So I've got food in my stomach. So quick pump up, run backstage, feeling flat, on the stage. Didn't enjoy it quite as much, but I think it's because I just finished. See, you're squeezing the muscles so hard. Yeah. My body was just knackered, and I'm straight back on, doing it again, trying to tense. So I don't even really remember that one. I never just like kind of running through it as quickly as possible. But what they do is they put you to the back of the stage, and I could see the last guy going through his routine, and I knew the second he was done, they were going to say, "Gentlemen, come to the front of the stage." The second she opened her mouth, I just fucking stomped to the front. I was right in the middle. I didn't get moved the whole time. I stayed there the whole time. Ran through the poses, came off. And what's funny is, everyone was like, you did great, but I think you did better in men's physique. That's what everyone said, you did better in men's physique, you look better, blah, blah, blah. It suited you better. I came off and I went into the show thinking I'd prefer fitness model over men's physique. And having done both, I think I preferred men's physique. Up until the end of the day.
Yeah.
So by this whole point, right, so we've got the whole digestion issue, thinking I'm not going to do well, thinking I'm not going to place, just, you know, I'm onto the stage. We have the men's physique awards. There's 13 lads. I came third. Fucking first ever show, I came third in my first ever category. I didn't get my pro card, but still placed third out of 13 lads, 13 good lads who I was quite intimidated by. Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah. But by this point I was like, man, I'm fucking shattered, I'm starving, my body was done in. I was like, I just don't want to be here, I want to go home. So I'm going to be honest, coming third at my first ever show, and I was a bit like, I thought I was getting second, I thought I was getting a pro card. I was almost gutted, ungrateful, and just tired. But came off, go back on for a fitness model, and I think there was 10 guys in that category.
Supposed to be 3.
Yeah, supposed to be 3. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting a medal. There's only 3 guys, I'll get a medal. There's 10 turn up.
I couldn't believe that, because when I was standing filming, and it was like another one, and then.
And I was the very first one that came out, so obviously Jen wasn't waiting for me. I was straight out, first guy on the stage. I didn't know how many
there was, but I was like, fuck, there's another one. Anyway, sorry.
So they're calling out the names, boom, boom, boom. Third, there's one guy I thought, I reckon he's beat me, and he gets called for second. And I was like, oh my god, have I just fucking won this show? And then, obviously, call out my name.
Yeah, first place.
Fucking first place. Won my medal. And then they awarded me my pro card as well. So Jack is officially a professional bodybuilder. Pro fitness model bodybuilder. And the benefit of being a pro is you can now do any category. So if I do end up thinking I preferred men's physique, I can still compete as a pro in that category. So my first ever show,
and then
I walked away with a first place, a pro card, and a third place out of a total of 23 guys. 23 good guys.
And then next year it means that Jack can compete for the grand, and I'll start thinking now of
What do you want?
instead of a PS5.
Yeah. So yeah, absolute insane time.
That's the show. Yeah.
That's the roundup.
Yeah. Long day, but like when you're actually getting your time to shine, and then the awards, it's like such a fast buzz,
Boom,
like
boom, boom.
whirlwind of emotions.
Listen, what was really nice for me was, like, yeah, for me, the amount people said to me, "Oh, have you competed before?" Yeah, I've never competed before. It's my first time on stage, and they couldn't believe it. And that made me feel really good.
Because for years, like, this is my 5th year competing, and Jack's obviously come to every show with me. Look at that charm. Like, lives and breathes the sport of bodybuilding. Has been to plenty of other shows that I've not been in.
Just never been to the stage.
Really admires the stage. And for the last few years he's been going, oh, I'll maybe go next year, because he said he didn't want to look at a place.
Well, I wouldn't be big
And
enough,
then
yeah.
He was like, oh, they're just such monsters, you know, I don't want to be like the sad wee small guy.
Sometimes you
on
go to a
stage."
show and you see one guy's tiny and you go, oh, good,
Yeah.
good effort, mate, good effort,
Yeah.
well done.
Or like somebody who's really not prepped. And
Yeah.
obviously they've probably lost a lot of weight to get to where they are, and they look amazing compared to where they were, but they're not quite like
An average
bodybuilding.
person, look amazing. Bodybuilding, look shit.
Yeah. So Jack's always like, I don't want to be that person, and that's what's like held him off for so long. And then eventually this year he was like, do you know what, I think I want to do it. And I was like, you should, because the longer that you push it, like, you know, you're never going to feel ready, you're never going to feel big enough.
I'll get bigger, but they'll get bigger.
Yeah,
So it's just a constant
exactly.
chasing the tail.
So I am so incredibly proud.
Thanks, boo.
Yeah, really, really buzzing. So yeah, such an amazing day.
So yeah, amazing day. And again, like I said, I came off feeling flat after that men's physique, and I won my pro card, and I was just like, woo!
I know, so it's
And then
like,
Jenny won
woo.
fucking next tier, then Jenny wins the grand. Next tier, Jack gets a PS5. Next tier, and then we came home for pizza, which was just the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
I ate so much pizza, my stomach expanded out to about 4 times the size, and I thought I was going to spew. I loved every second of it. Yeah, these are my medals here. My trophies, woo! So I've now got 2 wee small medals to go in the gym next to Jenny's massive trophies and swords. So I'm no longer the loser.
Yeah.
I do have a pro card, so maybe I'll stick that on the window.
Yeah, you stick that on.
So yeah, these are going cold now, so I suppose we'll stop that there. We'll catch you back up later on today. So we're going to do a sort of post-show day.
Yeah.
It's been a long recap there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to eat these oats. Jen's going to eat all that spread. And then we're actually going to go for breakfast after this. We're going to get some eggs and some bacon and some, Jenny's veggie. I'm going to get some bacon and sausage. Jenny get some eggs and some avocado, maybe some pancakes to share or something.
Yeah.
And then we travel home.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to
So
the
we all
island. We'll catch up with you later on today at second breakfast.
First meal for me. Having some
Second meal for Jack after his oats.
double meal. Woo! Biscoff cheesecake, Mars bar muffin, and a big loaded fudge.
Size of that brownie, man. Oh my word. Yes.